Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to Love, Light, and Power. This is your space to breathe, reset, and realign. Whether you're here for clarity, healing, or just a little peace, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath and let's tune in. So, we'll be doing a reading for the month of June 2025. What can you expect and what blessings are coming your way? And also if there's any guidance coming in from your spirit guides, your angels, or from the source directly. And for that, I've divided the reading into 3 different groups. We have group number 1, which is the card TikTok. The number is 30. We have group number 2, which is the card To Be Fair, number 38. And we have group number 3, which says Go the Distance, number 47. So you can choose the group based on your intuition, but just in case if your intuition is not supporting you, then you can choose the groups based on the month of the year. So I'll be dividing 4 months per group, and based on your birth month, you can choose the group and you can quickly go on to your reading. So for group number 1, I'll be pulling out 4 months of the year. For group number 2, and for group number 3, the rest 4 cards. So we have January, April, November, and September for group 1. For group 2, we have December, August, June, May, and for group number 3, we have March, February, July, and October. So you can choose your group based on your birth month. And in case if you are intuitively drawn towards one of these 3 cards, then you can choose as per your intuition. You don't need to go as per the birth month. Maybe that would be the right reading for you. I have given the timestamps in the description box for each of the groups, so you can quickly go on to the group that you wish to listen to. So without any further ado, let's just dive into your reading. Hey, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you may have chosen this group based on this card. You may have been intuitively drawn to this card, which says TikTok, and which is number 30, which comes down to number 3. Number 3 belongs to planet Jupiter as well. Or you may have been drawn towards this group because your birth month falls in one of these months. So it could be either January, April, September, or November. So we'll quickly move on to your reading. So group number 1, I'll quickly pull out your cards and we'll get a look at what can be expected for the month of June 2025. So I'll pull out the cards first and then I'll start with your reading. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. So right now we'll take a look at these. And I'll pull out one card from this deck for the month of June. Give me a card for group number 1. We have Passion. So let's dive into the energy surrounding you right now, and more importantly, where you're heading. So if you take a look at this, your main theme right now is the TikTok card. Okay, this is card number 30. And this card is such a powerful reminder. It's trying to tell you that divine timing is at play. Now, if you've been feeling like you're running out of time, like something should have happened by now, this card is here to say just pause, take a deep breath. Basically, you're not late. You are exactly where you're meant to be. But it's also gently nudging you to let go of that control, and trust the timing of the universe. So this card is reminding you of that, because now let's take a look at the energies that are surrounding you currently. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and we have the Ten of Swords. So there's like a lot happening beneath the surface. Now you are somewhere holding on tightly, maybe to an idea or a person or some kind of a situation, or even just fear of change. So there's this desire for security, but somewhere it's giving me this kind of a feeling it's coming from a place of scarcity. And you're kind of holding on tightly to something, like as if you're coming from a place of scarcity. But then we have the Knight of Wands, which kind of, which has this fire and restless energy. So at one end, you are kind of trying to control something, and on the other end, it's like your soul is ready to break free and explore something, explore new horizons. But part of you is like kind of trying to clutch to the past and not let go. You don't want to take risk. And then we have this, it there's something very intense that's happening currently with you. Like there's an ending that has been, a long time coming. Something is finally reaching its peak of pain or pressure. But this is where the release is happening. This is where that old story loses its power over you. So now we'll take a look at what's coming in the month of June for you. It's something which is so exciting, and I'm really loving this shift for you, Group 1. So you've got the Page of Wands, you've got the Ace of Swords, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is absolutely amazing, because if you see, this is like such a glow up from where you were to where you're coming to. So there's this curiosity, kind of excitement, some fresh beginning which is coming in the month of June. It's like a spark, like a fresh idea. And this could also be an opportunity that lights up your spirit. And then we have this mental clarity which sets in. Like, this is the truth. You finally see what's coming, you finally see the truth. And it gives you the power to make bold choices which are in alignment with your soul. And then finally we have this, the Ten of Pentacles, which basically is trying to tell us it's long-term abundance. It's the legacy card. It basically is trying to tell you home, family, security. But this does not necessarily mean it's only financial. It's also, this is trying to tell you there's this emotional richness which is coming in the month of June for you. So you're building something meaningful and something solid. And this also begins when you stop rushing time and allow things to unfold in divine order, like we said, the divine timing which is coming in. And then we have this card, the passion card, which is kind of giving you like the green signal, the green light to follow what sets your soul on fire. And basically, when I'm talking about passion, it's not just from the point of view of romance. It's also that deep feeling of being alive, that kind of inspiration within you, which is kind of giving you that motivation to move ahead and achieve what you're setting out for. So whatever stirs your heart, that's your compass in June. So you need to trust that. So if we, go to sum it up, you are basically closing a very heavy chapter and you are stepping into something. So, you were holding on to something very tightly, but now you're closing this painful chapter and now you're stepping into this new phase, a fresh start with creative ideas, truth, passion, long-term stability. And you can trust this timing because you need to surrender to this because there is divine timing involved over here. And above all of this, you need to trust yourself because your higher self is surely guiding you in this whole process. So the very fact that you chose this group is like a clear indication wherein there's this advice coming in from your higher soul. You're being asked to surrender, and this could be the point wherein you're stepping into this new future, you're setting foot into this new future, wherein you start trusting yourself, you start listening to the messages coming in from your higher soul. So this is absolutely amazing for you, Group 1. I will take a look at a few blessings and, if there are any guidance cards also coming in, I'll take a look at that as well. So I'll just pull out a couple of cards from this Monology deck. And finally from this deck as well. So we'll quickly read out your messages now and then we'll close your reading post these blessings. So the first message that has come in is you are good enough. So you need to trust yourself, which you are, looks like you're already starting to trust yourself. Luck is on your side. So surely luck is on your side in the month of June and you need to make the most of it in the month of June. We have the card no. In case, let me see. So this probably is trying to tell you that, this phase wherein you are going through this kind of, this energy of, holding on, maybe some kind of fear, maybe you're going through some kind of worry, anxiety. And if you are thinking that, the outcome is going to be, something which is negative, then you're being told it's a no. It's surely not going to be a negative outcome to whatever you're worrying about. You're just wasting your time worrying on things which absolutely will not come true, whatever you're worrying about. Helpful people. So you have a group of people, and this could be either in the inner world, in the spiritual realm, who are helping you out. It's not either. You definitely have your gang of spirit guides, your angels who are helping you out. And you also have a lot of people surrounding you, like your friends, family, who are helping you out. So through this phase that you're going through. Inspiration. So this is clearly telling us we have passion, we have page of wands, we have the knight of wands, we have inspiration here. So there is some kind of an inspiration that is, you're inspired by something and you're setting out on this new phase of life. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So surely you are getting inspired moving into this new phase in the month of June, group number 1. And finally, we have the abundance card. Prepare yourself when coming abundance. Release any mental blocks. So these are your mental blocks, this and this you may have, and you may have in fairyland and human land. There's enough abundance for everyone. So that was your last message from your fairies, your angels and your guides, and this was your reading, group number 1. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated, give it a like, share it with someone you love, and hit that subscribe button to keep this energy flowing. Until next time, stay rooted in love, guided by light, and always connected to your inner power. I'm sending you so much love, light, and power. Hello, my group number 2. Welcome to your reading for the month of June 2025. So you may have chosen this group based on this card, which says to be fair, and the number is 38. Or you may have chosen this group based on your month of birth, which could be May, June, August, or December. So let's quickly jump into your reading. I'll pull out a few cards and we will get into your reading for the month of June 2025. So I'll keep this card here. This would be the main theme for the month of June for group number 2. I'll pull out a few tarot cards. So we have the Sun, the 10 of Cups, lovely. The Emperor. We have the Devil, the World, 9 of Cups. Absolutely awesome cards. Group number 2. What have you been up to? So I'll take another card from this rainbow deck. We have Faith. So let's tune into your energy. What the spirit wants to share with you right now is basically this is your, this is the main theme for the month of June, which says, or to be fair, which is the card number 38. So what does this say? This card is trying to tell you that this card is basically all about balance, karma, or for that matter, even divine justice. So you may be in a space where you're, weighing your options, you're making big decisions, or you're simply learning how to give and receive an equal measure. So, what is this message that is coming through this card? I'm feeling is let things unfold with fairness. So, not just towards others, this also means toward yourself. So, which is trying to tell you don't overgive. And at the same time, don't underask. Let life balance out naturally. So this is essentially what this card is trying to tell you, and that's the main theme for the month of June. Now, if we take a look at your current energies, we have the Sun, the 10 of Cups, and the Emperor. We have two major arcanas going on right now for you, and we have the 10 of Cups. So right now it feels like you are stepping into some kind of major alignment, because if you go to see, the Sun is all about, the Sun is all about joy, about the light. So there is this clarity, and it could also mean some kind of a breakthrough that is coming in. So you might be feeling more optimistic right now, or you might be also finally seeing a situation for what it really is. Basically, the sun shines light over something. So you are also seeing the truth. That could be the case. And at the same time, you are currently feeling emotionally fulfilled, and this could either be within your family, your relationships, your friendships. So there's this thing that, there's this sense of things are like clicking, or stabilizing emotionally. And then we have this, the emperor, which is trying to tell you that you are, already owning your space, your authority, your inner structure. You're not just flowing with the feelings, but you are also leading your life with purpose and power. So this is a very grounded and an aligned energy that I'm getting. It's like, you've done the hard work, you've been fair, and now it's like you've shown up. So that is what I'm getting a sense of your current energies, group number 2, and you're doing really absolutely amazing up till now. You've been doing. Now let's see what's coming in for the month of June for you. So we've got the devil, we've got the world, and the nine of cups. So that's the reason I was thinking, group number 2, what have you been up to? Because you have 4 major arcana cards in your reading. So you are going through a real kind of a spiritual upgrade as well, because 4 major arcana cards, it's all about upgrading spiritually as well. So we'll see now what's coming. Now see, if you look at the devil card, you don't need to get scared. It's nothing. It's not a bad omen, or doesn't mean there's some bad luck. What it's trying to tell you is that it's trying to tell you to look at what might be still keeping you, stuck to your old habits, your shadow side, your attachments, or any temptations, if at all, which are pulling you from your path. This is, think of it as a final test. Like, this is now your final test where you break away from your old shadow self and move into this light, which is the sun. So that is what it is. And then this is followed by the world card, which is the card of completion. This could mean the card of completion of a karmic cycle. So something major is coming full circle, and it's like you are evolving, you are graduating to the next level. That is what I said. There seems to be some kind of a spiritual upgrade also happening. You are evolving in all areas of your life. It's like you've learned your karmic lessons, and now you are moving on to this new phase. And now what's on the other side? We have the Nine of Cups, which is complete emotional satisfaction, your wishes coming true, like a sense of optimism, joy, happiness, a sense of deep contentment. Like, this is your I did it moment, But you need to remember, this comes after you release what's no longer serving you. So this is something that you need to take care of. And we have the card faith. Now, this is actually, this is your anchor. So even when things feel a little bit intense, uncertain, you need to have that faith, not just in the universe, but this is practically, I mean, it's saying that you have to have faith in yourself. You've walked through the fire before, and you've done it. You've already done it. You've arrived. So you already know how to go about this. So now you're walking into light, finally. So let's wrap it up now. Like, what it's trying to tell you is you're entering a phase where fairness, alignment, inner authority, these are the things that are leading your way. And June is bringing in a final clearing of your old patterns, like the completion of a cycle, and a beautiful, say, a beautiful emotional reward. So you need to stay grounded, have that faith, and you need to be clear and stay, faithful to your path. That is what you're being told. So we'll additionally look at a few cards which will just tell us if there's any further blessings coming in the month of June for you, group number 2, or in case if there's any kind of guidance also coming in, we'll take a look at that. So for group number 2, if we have any kind of any blessings or any guidance coming in. So have faith in your dreams. Now this is clearly, connecting with this card, faith. So this is again, telling you that you need to have faith not only in the universe, but you need to have faith in yourself as well. So you need to have faith in your dreams, because surely they are coming true. They are already in the process of coming true. You are going through that lucky phase right now. Step out of your comfort zone. So this is clearly trying to tell you that if there is, the some part of you that is still holding you back because of your shadow side, we have the devil card, any old habits or anything, you need to step out of your comfort zone and work on those habits, and yes, then move on to this new phase, just complete that cycle. Then we have the situation will improve. So you're clearly being told, if at all, there is some kind of a feeling of, you're unable to kind of move out of certain old attachments, some kind of fears, any kind of obsession, then you're being told that you're being helped and the situation will surely improve. Then we have get more information. So this looks like an advice. If there is something that you need to say, you're going to be, for instance, this could be applicable to some of you. Maybe you're signing some kind of a deal, some contract, or you're getting into something new, starting something new in the month of June. Then you're being guided to get more information on that. And this would not be relevant to all. This could just be specific to a few of you. And that is a guidance coming in. Okay, we have another abundance card for this group as well. So prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Congratulations. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and human land. There's enough abundance for everyone. So you need to have the faith. There's abundance coming in the month of June. And we have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. So this I can connect with the card 9 of Cups as well, because you are stepping into this phase where you are completely emotionally and in all, from all perspective, you are kind of feeling that sense of having achieved, what you always wanted or you desired. So this is connected to that. You are in a phase of manifestation right now in the month of June, and make the most of it. Be very clear and focused about what you want to manifest. And in terms of, say, don't think any negative, because right now your thoughts are quite powerful from the kind of cards that have come up. So whatever you think could manifest, really materialize very soon. So be optimistic as always, and just think of the right things and be clear and focused about what you want to manifest, and you will surely manifest. So that was your last message. And with that, I'll close my reading here. Thank you for spending this time with me, group 2. If this resonated with you, just give it a like, share it with someone you love, and just hit that subscribe button to keep this energy flowing. Until next time, stay rooted in love, guided by light, and always connected to your inner power. I'm sending you so much love, light, and power. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading for the month of June 2025. So you may have chosen this group based on this card, which says go the distance, number 47. Or you may have chosen this group because your month of birth could be February, March, July, or October. So let's quickly move on to your reading. I'll place this card here. This would be the theme for the month of June for you, group number 3. I'll quickly pull out a few tarot cards. For group number 3. For group number 3. And I'll pull out one card from this deck. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups, which came out in reverse. Usually I don't take reverse readings. The Death card, which again came out reverse. We have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. And we have the card Frustration. So let's quickly move on to your reading. So I was mistaken. This is the Six of Wands. This is not the Six of Cups. So yes, let's dive into your reading. So what is June preparing to bring in for you? Now, your main theme for the month of June is Go the Distance, which is card number 47. Now, what this card is trying to tell you, it's all about endurance, resilience, all about commitment and staying the course. So even if that finish line feels far away, you need to stay committed. So Spirit is asking you to stay focused, to trust that anything with that goes slow is basically it's going to catch, gain that momentum, and it will be worth it. You will be able to build something solid out of it. So you're not just running this sprint, so to speak, you're building something which is long lasting. So you're being told to keep going, even if it makes you feel tired or unsure right now. You're way closer than what you think. Now, if we look at your current energies, we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Death card reversed. Now, usually I do not take reversals, but since they kind of came out in this reading, I thought let's just take a look at that. So somewhere, as per your current energies, what's coming out is that you've been in a place of clear thinking. There's a lot of clarity, but there's a sense of emotional detachment. So this could be out of necessity. So you've had to kind of build that boundary around you. You've had to use your logic. You've had to protect your peace for whatever reason. There's wisdom here, but also maybe a sense of being a little guarded. That's the sense of energy that I'm getting, group number 3, from you guys. And somewhere there's this, with the Four of Cups, which came out reversed, I'm getting the sense of, there's this desire to re-engage with life. So to say something, to say yes to something again after a period of some kind of emotional flatness or some kind of disappointment. It's like you're coming back to life, but slowly but steadily. So it's not like, you're doing it at your own pace currently. Even when you look at the card, go the distance. Then we also have the death card reversed. So, which is, clearly telling us that there's still something that you haven't fully released, because death is all about transformation. You go through that transformation, and then you come out on the other side. It's a rebirth. So, something that you haven't fully released, it could be a past relationship, or maybe some kind of a habit or a pattern, or even some kind of an identity that you're clinging on to, because the unknown feels scary. But if you're going to be resisting this transformation, it's actually going to delay your progress, or say, delay the magic that is waiting you on the other side, so to speak. So that's what coming out from your current energies. Now, we'll take a look at what can you expect in the month of June. You know, there are things which are starting to shift in the month of June for you. Say after this whole period of some kind of frustration or whatever it could be. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands. Now, if you can see the contrast over here, the Queen of Cups is actually asking you to open your heart, to, to feel, to trust your intuition, to nurture yourself emotionally. She's like the softer version of the Queen of Swords. And she is bringing in that healing energy. Now, we also have the Seven of Swords. Now, that could be asking you to be a bit cautious, because Seven of Swords is the card of manipulation, hidden agendas. See, this could be either yours or others. So don't ignore your intuition if something feels off. So this card can also point to self-deception, where, where are you not being honest with yourself, or maybe to others, or where you're not being honest about what you need or what you want. But then at the end of it all, we have like an amazing news awaiting you for the month of June. There is success, there is confidence, there is victory, there is public recognition. So there's this victory after, facing these challenges. So whatever you've been working through, and this could especially be emotionally, it's starting to pay off in the month of June. So you're actually seen in the month of June. You are visible. People are actually praising you, celebrating you. That's the kind of feeling, you've actually, you started this race, which was a sprint, and you have run a marathon, and you've reached the end. Like, you've actually won. So that's the best part about this reading for the month of June. And we have this card of frustration. Now, you don't need to you don't need to worry about this. What it's trying to tell you is that currently you're likely, you've likely been feeling stuck or impatient. So maybe even a bit emotionally blocked. So the key is not to let that frustration lead you into burnout, or for that matter, self-sabotage. So use this as a fuel to pace yourself. So remember, you need to go the distance. The marathon wins, the marathon wins over the sprint. That's what I'm getting through this reading for you, group number 3. So let's sum it up. You've been in a phase of emotional recalibration. You're shedding off old skin, but you are also learning to trust yourself. So June is bringing in this emotional growth, clarity about what and who truly aligns with you, and there's this well earned victory at the end of it all. So you need to keep showing up for yourself. So this could be honestly, compassionately, or even for that matter, patiently. So that's what June is bringing in for you, group number 3. We'll quickly take a look at a few blessings that are coming your way, group number 3. This could also be guidance. My battery is on low mode right now. So 2 cards each. Surrender to the divine. So this is an advice, this is guidance coming in from your spirit guides, your angels, that you need to surrender to the divine. So in case you're going through any tough times wherein you're unable to kind of come out through certain challenges, whether we have the death card reversed, or for that matter we have the 7 of swords, where you need to trust your intuition, or you're going through some kind of frustration, then you need to surrender is the advice that's coming in for you. And that is the key, surrendering to the divine when you go through such phases. You are good enough. So this has come again now for you as well. Group number 3. You are good enough. You are being reminded by your angels and spirit guides that you are good enough. You do not need to, compare yourself with others, is what is coming across. Okay, this came again for another group as well. Ask for help from others. So if there are periods of where you feel frustrated, or you feel that things are getting difficult for you, you're being guided to ask for help from others. You do not need to hesitate. And this could also come in the say, from your spirit guides, your angels. The help could come from them. It could also come from your family, friends. So that is an advice. Again, the same card. The situation will improve. So you are being told, if you're feeling frustrated for any reason, if you've brought up those walls in front of you with the Queen of Swords, wherein you've kind of set your boundaries for whatever reasons, you are being told that the situation will surely improve. You'll see that change in the month of June for you. And there are 2 more cards left. We have inspiration. So be prepared, as you are going to receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. So come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So there's going to be some kind of an inspiration that is coming in for the month of June for you, group number 3. This could be anything, something new that you may start in the month of June. It could be an idea, it could be related to business, could be related to a side hustle, so could be anything, could be some kind of a hobby which can inspire you to do something new. So that is one blessing. And hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So you are again being asked to surrender to the divine. You need to keep the faith. You need to have that hope, because surely June is the month when things are finally changing for you, and you are going to finally win. There is victory coming in for you in the month of June. So that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thanks for spending this time with me, group number 3. If this resonated with you, then give it a like, share it with someone you love, and hit that subscribe button to keep this energy flowing. Until next time, stay rooted in love, guided by light, and always connected to your inner power. I'm sending you so much love, light, and power.